What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. Hello guys, welcome back. And today I wanted to talk about Watanabe, the new Watanabe edition on the CN beta. Now it's in beta, so maybe, probably not, maybe we'll get some changes. But why are people mad? Because they're furious, they're fuming, everything is on fire. The CN is on fire, Global is on fire, everyone is on fire, everyone is angry as shit. Why? Now, first of all, before we get into why and talk about Watanabe, as a new player, as a free-to-player new player perspective, I don't care about it because it doesn't affect me, but it doesn't make any sense and it kind of pisses me off anyway because I play multiple gacha games. I play other gacha games. I've played a fuck ton of gacha games in the past, and this rarely happens. So especially in a game like PGR, where team composition and element it's really important, and there are some teams that needed it more than others, needed replacements more than other teams. Now, what is the problem? The problem is that Watanabe is a fire tank. Why is a fire tank? No one fucking knows. Why is it a problem? Because Nanami Starfarer, there are people called Nanamek, people that the veterans, so you might see a Nanamek. Basically, she's new. She's kind of new. She's been out in Global for like 3 months, and now you know that you already will have to replace her with Watanabe, and it's not even that close in terms of power creep. Because Fire Tank Watanabe is extremely powerful. It's so powerful that people are calling him Gen 3. So I believe I've read, I don't know if that's true, I've read comments of people saying that S Watanabe is comparable to like double S plus signature weapon Nanami. So I don't know if that's true, but that's crazy. Now, and that's not even the point when Watanabe becomes ridiculous, because Watanabe SS3 gets a -2 seconds on swap on every character on your team. So it's not just Watanabe, everyone gets a -2 seconds. So what the fuck? And on triple S, it gets even more shred, getting it to 35%, I believe. Fire shred. I know that there's a little bit of diminishing returns after 25%, but that's what it is. On top of other things that I don't really know, because that's not the video about it. I just wanted to talk about the drama stuff. So why are people mad? It's not only because it's replacing Nanami Starfarer, because you could argue that, oh, okay, well, I play waifu husbandos over meta. I don't give a fuck about Watanabe tank. You can stay there. I'll just play my Nanami. Let's fucking go. Which is fine, but it still pisses me off thinking about all of those people that just spent money, pools and resources to build an Nanami, and now they know that even you can still use Nanami. You don't have to. What the fuck is happening outside? I don't know. But let me 1 second. You can still use Nanami. It's not like you can't use them anymore. And also, if you don't care about numbers like PPC and Warzone, you don't really have to worry about it too much, right? You just play Nanami. But that's not the problem. The problem is, besides power creeping Nanami too early, because it's just like after 1 year, you just have to replace her again, like immediately. Like, what the fuck? That's too early. But the other big problem is that there are other teams that needed it more. For example, the Ice team has 2 Gen 1, Lucia Plume and Chrome Arclight. So people were thinking, okay, this time surely Watanabe is going to be a fire, it's going to be a nice tank, it's going to be a nice attacker. No. Now, some people are arguing that the Ice attacker they're not going to do it until the 4th annual anniversary. So that's one of the reasons, right? But still, making an ice attacker, ice tank, or you can do a physical tank with and put it beside instead of Rosetta Rigger, and also makes sense because Watanabe and Bianca have a story together. I don't know exactly why, what is that about, but they have like some lore together. I don't know. Let me know if you know in the comments. I haven't got to that point, I think. And or even if you don't want to do that, you can do electric tank, replace Vera Garnet. Those are all characters that have been there, that have been used and falling behind. They're extremely old. They've been there for 3 years or something since release, right? Like Lucia Plume and Chrome Arclight, I believe. So there were other priorities that people were expecting Watanabe to be the replacement of, but they didn't. So that's why people are molding out really hard. Now the character is fine. It's not like the problem of the character that is like really it's like it doesn't work. Like some people are saying that it's a little bit slow compared to other versions of Watanabe. Some people are like suggesting, okay, do it, make him A rank. Okay, make Nanami leap, make a leap for Nanami. That's not the solution. So some people are advocating, some people are asking for a nerf, either a nerf or like from S to A, or make him for ice. Just code the ice. Like I don't think you can do that that easily. But we'll see. I don't know if they're gonna actually do that. That said, the last problem, let's say, is that this sets a precedent of weird stuff happening, which puts everything in jeopardy, because like, okay, now Bianca comes out, right? Bianca comes out, and what if Kuro Games now releases a even better physical attacker that power creeps Bianca, but I just got Bianca? Okay, am I gonna play Bianca for 1 year and then I know that I'm gonna have to replace her? Why am I even spending resources on it, right? So it makes no sense, and it puts a little bit of fear when people are pulling for characters, if they care, of course. If they care about like, oh, getting a new unit, or my current unit is gonna be replaced in a year. Why do I even bother? I might just pull for someone else then. You know, like this kind of way of thinking, which makes sense, and it's a real problem. It's a real issue. They shouldn't do this shit, this weird logic behind replacing characters. Like Fire didn't need a replacement. They should have done Ice first, in my opinion. If they want to do an Ice attacker on the 4th anniversary, do that, and do an Ice tank now with Watanabe, or do a physical tank, or do an electric tank. Just prioritize those teams that are clearly needing a replacement, right? Also, there are some rumors that I've read. I don't know if they're true, but the rumors as of why Kuro Games decided to do a fire tank is because some CN players were like complaining about the fact that the dark team, stuff like the dark team with Lamia, was doing more damage on the Moon Devourer boss compared to the fire team, even though Moon Devourer was supposed to be weak to fire, right? So maybe that's why they did Fire Watanabe. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's a real reason as of why making a whole character just to cater. Maybe some whales have a really high power of influence. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Watanabe situation here. Personally, I'm really annoyed on all of this, and I am sad that all of you guys that pulled and like Nanami Starfarer, which I put myself into as well. Like I like her design. Some people don't like her design because the big mech is big, so the camera is like a little bit higher, and it messes up. The camera messes up when you're playing Nanami, and some people might say that she's clunky, but I don't know. I like the mecha concept, and I played with her a little bit, and it was fun. So I'm spiritually sad for you guys that are in this situation. Personally, for me, whenever I'm gonna make my fire team, I'm gonna be with Lee Hyperreal, some placeholder, and wait. And then whatever the support is for fire, I don't know many fire characters. I only know Lee Hyperreal because I played it on the Chinese server and I really like him, so I would like to pull for him if I can. It's gonna come in 2 patch after Bianca, so there's gonna be some times for me to save a little bit of BC. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to talk about this. If you have anything else to add that I might not know, or some inside information coming from China, if you know Chinese and you can read it, please let me know in the comment. If you like the video, leave a like. If you subscribe, if you want to see more and shit like that, the usual stuff, right? So thank you for watching and see you next time.
どんな結末になっても、お星様はずっと星雲のことが大好きです。